welcome to April's Athlete in the Spotlight. We are here with Jillian for our Athlete in the Spotlight, and we're just going to get to know her a little bit better. So tell us about yourself.
So I am Jillian. I'm 27 years old. I am a director at a care management agency. So it's a lot of office work, but I cover 7 counties. So
Oh, do you?
yeah, so I travel quite a bit, Watertown to Auburn, and then over to Herkimer. So
I didn't know you covered 7 counties.
7 counties,
How
yeah.
frequently are you traveling?
Probably once a week out of town.
Yeah.
3 to 4 times a month, like Watertown and back. So
You're sitting a lot.
I'm sitting a lot.
How long have you been there?
I have been 2.5 years now. So before that, I was a therapist, and it was a much more active job.
So you went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, so now it's a lot more sitting, computer work, and then car traveling stuff.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, I really do. I like the 9 to 5 of it, and just really having a schedule and like appointments and meetings, and it's very structured.
It wasn't like that before.
No, because there was always crisis, and it was always, a phone call, or I'm dropping something to deal with something else.
Or on call.
Yep.
So now it's more structured.
Yeah.
Which helps get you here.
It does, yeah.
How many days a week are you here?
4 to 5. It depends. Usually mornings.
Yep.
But I've switched lately.
Well,
Now it's more afternoons.
why is that?
I think with the time change. I was doing mornings really well, and also sometimes I like small groups, and sometimes I know I can get small groups some afternoons.
Yep.
So mornings can be a little crowded at times, and sometimes I just don't want that. So I have the opportunity to come after work, and I know lately Wednesdays have been smaller, which is strange, but so I switch it up.
Yeah, because you have been going 5:30, and you've done semi-private and team?
Yep, semi-private twice a week, and then team, but sometimes Pilates.
Yep.
So I guess
you do.
that's team.
You've done everything.
Yep. So I've done all that.
Switched it up. So how do you even hear about me training? I know your background a little bit, but everyone else doesn't.
Yep. So Fitness Mill.
Yep. How many years ago was that?
5.
Because you were with Ryan before I was even there.
Yeah, so probably 5 years ago.
5 or 6 years ago.
5 or 6 years ago. And I was totally not consistent with it. I was not a good client. that was not a good experience.
How'd you find Ryan? Because he was the trainer at the Fitness Mill?
Yes.
So before background and even that, before Ryan and I opened OB training, Ryan was at the Fitness Mill, and then I was at a different facility, and then I left that facility, and Ryan and I paired up at the Fitness Mill, and then we opened here. So Jill you were working out at the Fitness Mill.
Yep. And it was totally inconsistent, and I was not a good client at all.
Did you blow him off?
No, I didn't blow him off. I just wasn't committed.
Yeah.
Like I was like maybe like 10, 15 pounds from where I wanted to be. So I felt like I needed to put in work, but maybe not as much as I should have. And I should have put in work because that exploded into a lot more weight gain. So I probably should have caught it at the beginning and been a good client. And then
You weren't ready for it?
I wasn't ready for it. And then I found out through here because actually my sister-in-law was working out with Steve Krebs when Steve Krebs was open, and everybody said this was the place to go. So it was kind of family, friends. This was very similar to the groups and kind of pace that he was running at his gym, and I had done some classes there on and off. So I knew I liked the format, and this seemed to be similar.
Yep.
So
I didn't know that part of it.
yeah,
See,
that's
I
how
learned
got here.
stuff too.
That's how I got here, because it from what I've learned, the weights and just the variety and the difference.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed that there. So I thought this would be a
I'm
shot.
glad we hooked you.
Yeah.
So you said you weren't committed before necessarily when you were with at the Fitness Mill. No. So what changed to get you where you are now?
Being tired, if that makes sense. Lacking energy.
Yeah.
Feeling like it was a fight to get in clothes every morning, and just really not enjoying like having to figure it all out. Uncomfortable. Not like I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel great, but it wasn't like a negative thing. It was just like a struggle every day to, I was not feeling right. I was just feeling more lazy. I couldn't find clothes that I felt comfortable in, so the confidence was like wavering at times.
Yep.
So, and also I was just at the highest weight I've ever been at. And that wasn't cool.
And you weren't happy with that?
I was not.
So then then you were like, okay, put your foot down?
Yep.
And you got serious about it?
Yeah.
So from when you started, which has been 6 months next month,
Yep.
right? We just said May.
Yeah, I think I started first week in November here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First week in May will be
Yep.
6 months. How much have you changed? This is exciting.
I've changed
This is
a
why
lot.
she's awesome.
I think I weighed in. I think I'm like 27 or 28 pounds down.
Yep.
I went from like a 14. I would like to say I was a size 12, but I was probably like a size 14. 12 was pushing it. To an 8. So I'm comfortably in a size 8, which I haven't seen since 2012, 2011. So it's been a while since I've been comfortably in an 8. Not just like jumping up and down, lunging into an 8.
And you're consistently in an 8 and you're comfortable in an 8.
And I'm comfortable. So that's really good. And just overall, my energy level and like how I feel every day, just like I told you, centered. Like I just feel very...
That was a really good word that you
like,
said.
Confident, comfortable, strong, healthy, like it aligned at some point, so.
And you feel confident and comfortable enough to maintain that? You feel like you know what to do now?
Yep.
So I know nutritionally was a big thing for you.
Yep.
What did you do nutritionally? Jill just finished up and knocked it out of the park with our 8-week nutrition challenge.
What did I do? When I started, I really did try to make a commitment from the jump. So
You were soda.
Soda went away.
Yep.
Like day one, when I came in here and signed up, I'm like, that's done.
Yep. I remember sitting down with you.
Yeah.
Because when Jill came in first, we met, and I do remember you saying, like, I will commit, I just need someone, like, to hold me accountable.
Yeah.
You're like, I will do this. I have a goal, and I will get to it. And so it's so cool to see you now,
Yeah, and I'm
like,
pretty
get
close.
to
I
it.
think I said at the beginning, like 165. I was looking for that, like, so I'm about 4 pounds away. And I'm almost at the end. So I said, that's what I want to lose in 6 months. And I'm pretty close.
And
but
she's done it through, like you said,
ditching soda. Katie forced me to eat vegetables for a solid 8 weeks, which I despised. But I learned something. I learned something about myself, and I made it interesting. So I was thinking vegetables, like I just have to eat green all the time, and it's not that. I added them into my food in ways I didn't think of before, so it wasn't.
That's always so interesting.
You can add spinach to just about anything.
Seriously?
Honestly. So I ate spinach for like every meal at first. Stuffed it in chicken, put it in meatballs, put it in my eggs. Shakes. There are those scramble things at Price Chopper too that you can mix your eggs. They're like peppers or Mediterranean.
The one that Joe showed us?
Yep.
Or someone showed Joe?
Somebody, yeah.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Those are really easy. You can mix those in. Asparagus, I fell in love with asparagus, which I never knew. And now that it's
smell?
Yeah. Now that it's grilling season, it's so much easier.
Yes.
To do all of that.
Yes,
so definitely grew with vegetables, cut out the soda, and snacking. I really, when you guys talked about snacking, especially during Nutrition Challenge, of not just snacking to snack, but snacking like within a certain time frame, knowing if you're snacking like an hour after a meal, you didn't eat enough, all that education and knowledge made my snacking 100% better.
Nice.
So that was helpful. Yeah.
And look where you are. Look where you got you.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all that.
Thank you.
How about exercise-wise? So what do you feel like you have? Are you more confident in lifting, or tell me about that a little bit?
I was, before this, my thought was, I'm going to run and lose weight. That was my thought. I'm going to do cardio and it's going to drop. I'm not a cardio person. I get out of breath and I feel like I'm going to die. So when I got here and I saw weights, like real live weights, not machines, but I was a little nervous because I've never done free weights or something like that. But I love it. I love that the most. I mean, I do like the body weight stuff that I started with, and it made me feel comfortable and understand the motions and the movements, and that all led to being able to do weights. But I love to see the weights, and be like, I can do that.
Yeah.
It's a really good feeling.
What did you just do for your, Jill just did the small group at 6, and she just did a hip bridge, which is, if I don't know if you guys have done it before, where you lift your hips off the floor with a big barbell over, and you did
220 today.
220 pounds.
So I'm getting there, and it's a proud moment for me to be able to see that and know that I've gone from doing a hip bridge with nothing to getting to that point in 6 months. So
Yeah, I hope you realize and hope you're proud of yourself for it, because in 6 months especially, for you to see like where you are to where you are now is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a big change.
A great change.
Yeah.
What's your favorite exercise?
Um,
I don't know this. I don't know
I
your
don't
favorite and
know.
least favorite. There's like none of them.
No, I like the deadlift. So the hex bar I loved, and then I got tired after like 5 weeks of doing hex bar. So now I'm doing the straight bar.
Yep.
And I like that.
Better?
Yeah, I like that a lot
Gotcha.
better. I like anything that's like lower body, like legs, and I just feel very confident in that.
Yep.
Push-ups, I still to this day, I don't care how much weight you give me, a simple push-up will kill me every time. Like, it's
They're
not
hard.
for me.
They're
It's
hard.
not.
Is that your least favorite?
That's my least favorite. I automatically like arch my back and get way out of form, and yeah. So surprisingly, to this
Always a
day,
work in progress.
basic push-ups are just not for me.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Going a little sillier, we always ask people this. If you were a cartoon character,
If I was a cartoon character,
who would you be and why?
I watch cartoons with my niece, so they're all new cartoons.
I probably won't even know any. I don't know any new cartoons.
Oh, I know some new cartoons. I'm thinking of Frozen because that's all that's in my head. And what's her name? Elsa? Is she the princess?
She's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, and she's the one that like shoots ice or whatever. I guess maybe her, because she like she thinks she has a flaw, like, and she finds power in that, and she controls it, and she comes back.
Dude,
like,
how awesome is that?
do you know what I mean? Like, she thinks that she hides it from everybody at first.
Yeah, and
with her
then she like
gloves,
showcases it at the end.
And then she showcases it for like a positive cause. So I feel like maybe that. I don't know. Was that deep? Was that too deep?
That was deep. That was
Okay.
deep.
I could be like, I
But
don't know. What else could I be?
I love that one though. I like deep. I'm good with
Okay.
that. That's good.
Yeah, I've been watching Frozen probably 5 times a week for the last 8 months.
Always
So,
hearing it.
yep.
So if you had to sum up your experience or something that you wanted to tell other people in 2 words or 2 or 3 words, what would you say about your experience here?
Amazing. Eye-opening. Challenging, but not like nerve-wracking challenging or anxiety challenging. It was like supportive challenging. Like the things I didn't think I could do or shouldn't, like, didn't have the skill to do.
Yeah.
You guys pushed me to do it, and I could do it.
Yeah.
So
Just gotta build the confidence, right?
Yeah. So not challenging in the fact that you made me do things I absolutely couldn't do.
Right.
But you supported me and helped me realize I could do it.
And now you can do it.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Any last remarks?
I don't think so. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
was
Thank you
great. Yeah.
very much.
So,
Well, I hope you got to know Jill a little bit. Her boyfriend is a DJ. Fun
Yep.
fact.
fun fact, he's losing weight because now he's eating vegetables all the time
And not McDonald's.
and not McDonald's.
He did the fundraiser that we just had last month for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so we got to drop some beats.
Yep.
He dropped beats. We worked out to the beats.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope that you learned a little bit about Jill, our athlete in the spotlight. So if you see her, congratulate her, give her a high five because she's been killing it, and throw like another 10 pounds on whatever she's doing that day, like the sled push. All right, we will see you next month with another athlete in the spotlight.
Yay.
Bam!
Done.
I really like the frozen one.